Ah, who's ready for some Friday night baseball? Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with some more Guardians play by play. Back with another Guardians live reaction. As tonight, the Guardians begin their final road series of the regular season, and they're up north in Minnesota as they face off against Minnesota Twins, who, let's be honest, are, of course, they had that mass exodus at the trade deadline. It's just been an absolute mess of a season for them this year. The Guardians, well, their season's been very up and down. They've had some high highs and some very low lows. And it looks like the Guardians are trying to get a surge going to maybe snatch the division away from the Tigers, who, by the way, are losing 6-1 to the Braves in the top of the 6th inning. So, yeah, if Atlanta can hold on, like I think they can, I really think they can win, and then we take care of business tonight, 2.5 games out of first place. And we play 2 tomorrow, too. Bro, I don't even want to start thinking about that. I'm not even going to start thinking about what could happen. There's like 10 or 9 games left. After tonight, it's what, 9 games? It's going to be crazy. So anyways, let's get into the starting lineups. First for the visiting Cleveland Guardians with manager Stephen Vogt. Leading off in left field, Stephen Kwan. Batting second, center fielder Angel Martinez. Batting third at third base, Jose Ramirez. Batting cleanup, first baseman Kyle Manzardo. Batting fifth in the squat behind home plate, Bo Naylor. Batting sixth at shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Batting seventh, designated hitter George Valera. Batting eighth, right fielder C.J. Kafis. And batting ninth at second base, Brian Rocchio. On the mound for the Guardians is the youngster Parker Messick. And then for the Twins, their lineup is as follows, and there are some names I have never even heard of. Oh, brother. So leading off in center field, you have Byron Buxton. Batting second, you have in left field, Austin Martin. Of course, batting third at second base is Luke Heschel. Batting cleanup at shortstop, Brooks Lee. Batting fifth at third base, the notorious Guardian killer, Royce Lewis. Batting sixth at first base, Cody Clemens. Batting seventh, DHing this evening, we have, as soon as his name pops up, because I don't want to botch his first name or anything, but it's McCusker. Definitely not a created name. NPC. It's Carson McCusker. Okay. Batting in the squat, you have Johnny Poreda. And then batting ninth in right field, James Outman. I'm laughing because Gwen's got like legit NPCs out here playing baseball. Like, I've never heard of these dudes, but it's like, man, the fall off is crazy. Just a couple years ago, this team was in the playoffs. winning a series over the Blue Jays. And look at them a few years later. Man, I know my guys Scott and Fred. They're just, I don't even know if they're even gonna pop in tonight. That's tough, man. Oh, it's tough. And actually, let's take a look and see how the Twins have done since the trade deadline. Because again, they had the trade deadline, they had the mass exodus, they traded away like 11 players. And it's funny, there could have been more. Buxton could have been dealt, but he has a no trade clause. Joe Ryan should have been dealt, but that didn't materialize quick enough. Let's look at the playoff picture. Guardians 3.5 out of the division, 1.5 games out of the wild card. The Red Sox and the Astros are in the way. Of course, the Red Sox 83 and 70. They are currently tied with Tampa, one apiece in the bottom of the second. The Twins, let's just say they have been hot ass since the trade deadline. As there's Stephen Vogt and Baldelli. Deli. Exchanging lineup cards. Why does Drunk look like he's so bored? Like, bro. Dude, they look like they just got out of bed. Nah. But literally, since the trade deadline at the end of July, this team has been hot ass. They were, I believe, 51 and 58 on August 1st. That was the day after the deadline. They are 66 and 86. So you mean to tell me this team has won 15 games since the trade deadline? Dude, that's tough. At the end of the season, with 4 against us, 3 against Texas, against what's this now? It's like Jim Morty on Mary Tide or something. She was thinking of everything. Umpiring. You know, he rings up a player. The player gets so pissed, he looks back and says, "Oh, it's a kid. I can't yell at him. Damn it. You got tossed by a kid." No, I think it's like a Make-A-Wish thing. I want to be an umpire when I get older. Imagine. Seems like a pretty cloudy night in Minnesota. Seems like it. Crowd not the best, as you can imagine. But there's Craig Albernaz and Stephen Vogt. I'm sure Kai Correa is lurking somewhere in the background. Everyone's just standing around waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. All right, the Twins are taking the field. Rocking their City Canuck jerseys, of course. Oh, Tampa Bay just took the lead. Hell yeah. Juan, Martinez, Ramirez, Manzardo, Naylor, Arias, Valera, Kefis, and Rocchio is the starting 9 for the Guards. Was it Williams that just hit a dong or something? How did they score? Pablo Lopez on the mound. 13 starts, 5-4 record, 2.64 ERA, 71 and 2/3 innings, 18 walks, 71 Ks, and a 2.26 opponent average. He missed the majority of the season with an injury, but he's back and see how he does. Okay, so yeah, Williams just homered. And it's 2-1 Rays. So we'll be keeping an eye on that one. What's up, Daniel? Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the one comment per stream. All right. There's the alignment. Martin, Buxton, and Outman in the outfield. Lewis, Lee, Keishel, Clemens, and Pareda in the infield. Last two starts, Pablo Lopez has been all right. Four seam, 94.5. Sweeper, 84, 85 miles per hour. Changeup, 88. Curves about 83. But yeah, you know, it's time to wake up. Wake up and play some baseball. Hell yeah. Rocco Baldelli. Ball. Is it me or does it seem like this pregame thing is taking forever? All right, so we're ready to go. Juan steps in, and here's the first pitch from Lopez. Is taken for a strike and run away from Target Field, right next door to the Target Center. And I heard right down the street is a freaking Target superstore. Just joking. 10 home runs on the year, 49 RBIs for Steven. Pitch. Bloops it into center, and there's your first base hit of the game. Guardians have been swinging a hot bat as of late. Steven Kwan's coming off a game where he went, 0 for 5 with 0 strikeouts. I've even said, like, he has this unlucky funk every once in a while. He'll hit the ball good, but it always ends up in the glove. So there's your leadoff base runner. Here's Angel Martinez. We've got the other scores up top that we need to keep an eye on. Pitch. High ball. Feels weird actually having to do scoreboard watching, but here we are. If the results hold, the Guardians would then, I believe, if we win, we'd be a half a game out of the wild card and 2 games, 2.5 out of the division. If we win. Straight. One count for Martinez. Here's the 1-1. Strike. I hope Ben Howell realizes that in order to hit the ball, you got to swing the bat, buddy. This is really the last road series of the year. In August, 1 home run. September, 1 home run. That's crazy. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, and hell. Bum. Yeah, he just dropped it. He got fooled big time. So here's the ever dangerous Jose Ramirez. And the rains come. Oh, joy. Oh, wonderful. God's just accept his hands. It's raining everywhere. Here's the 1-1. Inside. Ball 2. They must not expect this to last long. Oh, it must be fun being in the outfield in this, right? Have to look up and have rain coming on you. Wow. 2-1. Ball three. Remember the last time we were in Minnesota? That's when they had a game postponed. They had to stop. They had to continue a game the next night, which they couldn't even do that. I'm pretty sure they tried. No, they got the game continued and they finished that one up. Then they postponed the second game. So that's why there's a doubleheader tomorrow. And again, this is the last road series. So if, God forbid, this game ever got rained out, you'd have back-to-back doubleheaders. Or you'd have to. How would they even do that? You'd have to do it on, what was it, Sunday. And that's ball four. Not the worst scenario. J-Ram, very dangerous. Yeah, it didn't seem like that rain was going to last long. The umps usually will know, like, okay, we got a small squall coming through here. We'll just ride it out and then see what happens. Seattle is leading Houston 1-0, by the way. Here's Kyle. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch. Strike. Something like a nice little gully washer to wake you up. 15 home runs before the All-Star break, 11 since. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it off. Kyle has been very streaky. He'll have a big hit, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Yeah. Oh, 2. Kyle into the gap, but there's the catch by Martin. Quan will tag up to, watch out, a double tag up. Extra ballsy today, are we, Mr. J. Ram Ramirez, huh? Extra ballsy today. And Boston just tied the game up. Freaking Rays. Ugh. Ugh. So here's Bo Naylor with a chance to give Parker Messick some run support early on here. 215 over, minus 280 under. Betting odds for what, a run. When was it? Second and third? Pitch. Ball. Extra ballsy today, are we, Mr. Ramirez? A double tag up. 12 home runs, 38 RBIs through 115 games for Bo Naylor. Josh's brother, of course. 1-0. Strike. The Guardians, of course, yesterday had a couple scenarios against Skubal early on where they had 2 on, couldn't do anything with it. Let's see if Bo can get a big hit here. Big hit, Bo Naylor. Pitch. Inside. 2-1. Noah Naylor. Noah Naylor. His actual name is Noah. Noah Naylor. Noah Naylor. Noah Naylor. 2-1 Bo. And he walks into right field. That'll bring a run home. We'll see if J-Ram follows. And he does come through. 2-run RBI single for Boa Naylor. When you combine his name and his nickname, it's Boa Naylor. Noah Naylor. Noah Naylor. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Kyle, for at least hitting the ball to the outfield, allowing the runners to tag up. Where's your contribution? That doesn't happen. Pitch inside to Arias. Low ball. Noah Naylor. Yeah. 2-0 count for Gabe. Pitch. Chopper. Slow roller. Gabe, are you walking, brother? If you even ran with a little bit of speed, you probably could have beat that. Slow poke. God. He's doing the Blues. He was legit doing the Blues Clues strut. You know, when he goes. No. Bottom of the first coming up, 2-0 Guards. Just like that. Oh, yeah. He was just walking. Power walking. It's not even a jog. He just straight up power walking. Hope he didn't hurt himself again. Because remember, he's been dealing with some stuff, but it wasn't leg issues. It was mainly wrist. All in the wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Huh? Look at the flick of that wrist. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Oh, look at the flick of that. Look at that wrist. Huh? 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 What Naylor? Yeah, I think I just created something really hilarious for Bo Naylor. Combine his actual first name with his nickname, and you get Bo Naylor. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, now here's the lefty, Parker Messick. 5 starts, 3-0 record, 184 ERA, 29 in the third innings, 4 walks, 22 Ks, and a 302 opponent average. I believe he hasn't faced all of the rivals yet, has he? He hasn't faced the Tigers. I don't think he's faced Kansas City yet. He's faced Chicago, and he kicked their ass. 5 starts, though. Here's Byron Buxton leading it off. Pitch. Fouls off the first pitch he sees. Here's Byron. Yeah, 31 home runs. That is 9th in the American League. 270 average, 76 RBIs. And again, he's been banged up this year. 0-1. Swing and a miss from the lefty Missick. Noah Naylor. Bo Naylor. Yee. Freaking Austin Hedges. There's a video out there from spring training of Austin going, Noah Naylor. Noah Naylor. Naylor. I didn't even know her. Pitch. Did not go after that one. Bowen Naylor. Games played since 2017, 140, 28, 87, 61, 92, 85, 102, 117. Ball. So he's on pace to have the second most games played since 2017. Well, the most since 2017. Since then, he's barely played. 2-2. He's trying so hard to Picasso him. He want him on base, Parker. He's trying so hard to freaking dice him up. Payoff pitch. Hey, rung him up. Ooh. Got it that time. Here's he trying to him out. Damn it. Finally rung him up high and inside. Right above the belt area. So now here's Austin Martin, former Blue Jay. Pitch. I think he's been in the system like this entire time, but he was, I think, sent to Minnesota from the system. I'll say Barrios. Fly ball to right. That's going to be foul. I want to say he was in the Barrios trade, but I'm not exactly sure. No idea. Oh wow, he's been in the he's been in Minnesota for a couple years. Austin Martin. Something Austin Martin. Martin. Yeah. 1-1 from Messick. Pitch. Fouls it off. So after that little gully washer, it seemed like Mother Nature has zipped up her pants, and we're back to a dry area. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Uh, Here's Luke Heschel, second baseman, 311 average. That better be average. If that's on base percentage, that's average. Yeah. Straight. One thing about Parker is if you're going to get him, you got to get him early, because if you let him settle in, he is damn good. He's got to be feeling so good, though. He's got run support. As a pitcher, going on the mound and seeing a 2 next to your team, that has me feeling good. Okay, I can get loose. I can lock in. Strike. Thing just drop in there. Wow. All right, here's the 0-2. Grounder to short. Arias throws over. A nice pickup by Manzardo. And that's a nice, clean 1-2-3 inning for Parker Messick. Top of the second coming up 2-0. Come on, stupid thing. Okay. I'm actually going to fix my microphone because I got an alert down here that says it's messed up. So I'll be right back in a minute, guys. I'm actually going to turn off my camera, too, so I don't mess that up, too. All right, guys. Are we good now? Yandy Diaz. Yandy Diaz. Oh my God. Wait, that came from the abyss that is my stomach. You ever burp so hard you could taste what you freaking ate for dinner? Well, that one wasn't that hard. Giggity. That's what she said. What's going on in this stream? This isn't even an after dark stream. I'm just feeling good, that's all. Can always tell when I'm in a damn good mood because the shenanigans are going on. That's how you can tell. Of course, tomorrow is college football Saturday. I will not be streaming. I'll just be hanging out here watching football. And then, of course, Sunday, I'll be live right back here to watch the Browns embarrass themselves on national TV once again, this time against the Green Bay Packers. First pitch is a ball to Valera. See Valera finally get a chance in the majors. Been waiting like 4 years for it. 1-0 from Lopez. Fouls it off. Yep, that's exactly right, Eric. TGIF. Yeah. Yeah. 1-1 of Valera. Pitch. Outside, 2-1. Yeah, he had to have known. 2-1 Atlanta now. Oh my God. Damn. Damn, Detroit. 2-1. Strike. Here's the 2-2. Oh, he didn't bite. Progress. He didn't bite on that. That ball just went. That's my. I think it's a changeup or something. Wow. Top of the eighth. Atlanta up 8-1. There's a look at the defensive alignment from the infield. Kind of playing even. Payoff pitch. Leads to left field. It's a foul ball. Oh, that was perfectly hit. If that thing had just stayed fair, that thing would be in the corner. That'd be a double for Valera. Curse you, depth perception. Payoff pitch again to Valera. Off. All right, I'll take that. Lead off walk. Not as good as what a double would have been, but hey, it's a base runner. Yeah, I'm not mad about that at all. No. No. Holy crap, what's up with the lighting? Since the All-Star break, the Guardians are 35-22, third best record behind the Phillies and the Brewers. So yeah, the best in the American League, ironically enough. And again, the Guardians did diddly squat at the trade deadline because they decided to suck butt cheeks right before the deadline. Mini little flounder job, but then they picked it up. 1-0 to Kafis. And keep in mind, for a while there, we had the withered husk, the remains of an old man Carlos Santana, taking up first base appearances and keeping Manzardo on the bench. Wow. 1-1. Strike to Kafis. 1-2 count for Lopez against Kafis here, the 8-hitter. The 1-2 pitch to Kafis. Ball. Again, I like how they're not biting on that pitch. It just like it dives for the ground. That's a pitch that'll fool a lot of people. All right, 2-2 coming to Kafis. Here, top second. 1 on, nobody out. Pitch. Ah, he missed him. Swung underneath that pitch. There's 1 out. That'll bring up Brian Rocchio. 8-1 Atlanta, bottom 8. 3-2 Tampa, top 4. Pitch. And laser beam right back to second base. Almost a double play. Luckily, Valera got back in time. Hit it right on the screws. What's up, Hanson? Twins and Vikings are feeble. Feeble. Wait, Hanson, you're a Minnesota fan too, aren't you? Because I think I already have 2 other Minnesota fans that follow my channel too. Scott Skolberg, and there's another one. Fred. Yeah, Fred. Pitch. Outside to Quan. Had a leadoff single last time up. Came around and scored later that inning. 1-0 count to Quan. Ball 2. I'm pretty sure Hanson's a Minnesota fan too. It's weird. I have more Minnesota fans that follow my channel from baseball than like any other fan base in the division. It's so weird. It's like, okay. 2-0. Fouls it off. Yeah, I figured as much. Overall, the Minnesota fans I follow I know on here are pretty cool. Streaky summer, 8.5 games behind through June 25th. Record 0-10. Then July 7th, August 14th, 23-9. August 15th to September 4th, 6-13. And now look at them. Ball 3, you have the Wolves and the Wild. I mean, you don't want to forget the Wild. And I guess if you want to get involved in WNBA, you have the Lynx. They actually won last night. They eliminated, or 2 nights ago, they eliminated the Valkyries. 3-1 count for Quan. Pitch. Fouls it off again. Oh, this is just asking for another freaking opposite field freaking out by Quan. Yeah, you know, you have the Wolves, you have the Wild starting up soon. You don't have there's no shortage of teams in Minnesota. It's just that they're not all that good. I mean, at least the Twins gave you like 3 or so good, decent years. Can't be mad about that. Payoff pitch to Quan. Bloops this one in. Is this going to drop? Nope. Right to Buxton, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 2, still 2-0. I knew that was going to happen. He always hits it way too hard. He doesn't bloop it in there. He just hits it and he overdoes it. Engel got hurt in AAA. What's with these guys and getting hurt? I swear. You know, the Spinos return to game action will come before the Arizona Fall League after all. The Guardians noted Espino will open AAA Columbus game Saturday. It will be his first appearance since April 29th, 2022. Oh, wow. It's good to see, though. All right. So Messick back out for the bottom of the second. First pitch is a swing and a miss from Brooks Lee. The owner of the Twins backed out. I know, I saw that. I was like, wait, what? I've never seen that before in my life. Pitch. Ball. I'm like, man, he had Twins fans excited, thinking, oh my God, we're free. We're free. And it's like, they literally pulled a psych. You thought, dummy. 1-1. Grounder foul. You really thought we were going to sell the team? Losers. You're going to deal with us. Any pinching Pollards. Make the Dolans look cheap, look less cheap. 1-2 from Messick. Pitch. Ball. Lee is rocking a 242 average on the year. Seattle up 1-0, top third. 3-2 Tampa, top 4. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Sheesh, man. This kid's nasty. He's got stuff. Connections, pitchers last 13 games. Starters 8-0. Bullpen 4-1. ERAs 130 and 182. Innings 83 and a third, 34 and 2/3. WHIP 0.91 to 0.84. Home runs allowed 6 and 2. Damn. Current owners are broke. Yeah, that's true. They were in debt. That's what I saw. Yeah, they were in massive amounts of debt, so they sold off players to save money. Legit. It's not even about baseball; it's about their pockets. 1-1. Just look at the other pitchers. The big three from the Tigers series all sitting together. How about that? Yeah. Probably going to be a lockout after next year. Yep. 1-2. Way up high. This is probably going to be a massive lockout. Might even be worse than the last one. Well, they are locked in on those three, man. 2-2. Grounder foul. Miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Wow. Look at this changeup. It's he just went, get Royce Lewis to strike out. That's crazy. Here's Clemens. Pitches outside. Uh, 1-0. Swing and a miss. What's up with the Dodgers? You'd think, right? Think they're pretty much as healthy as they're going to be. 19 homers, 213 average for Cody Clemens. Outside, 2-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Call it McCusker warming up on the on deck circle. 2 count to Clemens. Pitch from Messick. Oh, soft grounder gets through. Base hit. That's the Twins' first hit of the game. I think it was hit too soft. That bounced right under Arias's glove. What's up, B.A. Humdinger? I heard salary cap should be a big part of the negotiations. I guess they're going to try to institute a salary cap. I really want a cap. I want a floor. A minimum amount of money. First pitch is swung on and fouled off for McCusker. I don't really want a cap. I want a floor. Because even with a cap, these losers still ain't going to spend. Pitch. Make it a minimum to spend. Make it like the freaking NHL. Just on a larger scale. You have to spend a minimum of like a certain amount of money to be compliant. 1-1. Whether it's extensions or whatever. Yeah, that's the Twins' first hit of the game right there. The Guardians have 2. Or no, they have 1, but they scored 2. No, they have 2. They have 2 hits. That's right. Yep. 1 count. Lines it in the left. Base hit. Okay, now these guys are starting to tee off on him now. Come on, Parker. Reel it in here. Giving up hits to McCusker. I don't want to fall in love too much with one pitch because then they'll lock in on it. And then it's like you're cooked. Gotta mix it up. I would take both a floor and a ceiling, but I'm a Twins fan. Imagine a salary floor and a cap. All the teams like just scrunched in like a small space. I'm sure things would be competitive, but yeah. Here's Parade, the 8 hitter. 250 average. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Let's see if they can put him away here. Personally, I want a cap floor. A minimum amount of money. Here's the 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Put him away. Got him. And threat averted. Top of the third coming up. Guardians up 2-0. See, he wasn't rattled at all by those hits. He's like, all right, they got me a couple times. That's cool. That's cool. He ain't gonna score though. Because the stuff is disgusting. His stuff is disgusting. Oh my god. Oh my god. No inhaler. It'll be Martinez, Ramirez, and Manzardo do up in the top of the third. For anyone who's fans of Shrek and Ice Age. Oh, this is for next year. This was from earlier this year. I didn't even notice this. Shrek 5 and Ice Age 6 will both be released in December 2026. Oh, yeah. I'll be ready for that. We will be there for that. Noah Naylor. Noah Bowen Naylor. Oh. Noah Naylor. Uso Penitentiary. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Tigers Guardians, September 23rd through the 25th. So here's Martinez against Pablo Lopez. Pitch. Strike. Pitch. Swing and a miss. That would be an instant classic, seriously. Oh, yeah. 1 Atlanta. Okay, I'm not going to laugh too hard because we got to finish our job here. 2. They fouled it off. But damn, Detroit. Did the Guardians take your soul again? I mean, getting swept by a team that was once 15 and a half games back of you, that'll wipe out your morale. But here's the 0-2. Pitch. The middle. And no, he got him. Clearly. Damn, Lopez going all out for that one. Oh, it ricocheted off of Lopez's foot. Rolled softly to the right. So it was the easiest little play that he could make. So here's Jose Ramirez. see he dirtied up his pants a little bit on that slide. Here's the pitch to J-Ram. Fouls it off. Of course, Jose hit a 2-run homer yesterday. I almost want to say last night. Yesterday to put the Guardians ahead 3-1. And that was all we needed. It was beautiful. Pitch. Ball. After 4, 3-2 Tampa over Boston. Seattle up 1-0, still middle of the third. And J-Ram to first base. 2 down. Swear, these dudes be winking the crap out of the ball and it barely goes anywhere. Braves up 10-1. It's hilarious. Here's Cal Manzardo, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike. Remember, J-Ram walked his first time up. Kyle hit a long flyout, which allowed the runners to move up. And then Bo Naylor brought him home. And another grounder to second, and that is the end of the inning. Bottom third coming up. So I guess Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar, they're kind of talking on SmackDown. That has people believing that War Games this year, if there is a War Games match for the men's side, it'll probably be the Vision, Brock Lesnar, and probably somebody else. Probably like Solo or something. I don't know about Solo. But yeah, it'll be like the Vision. So there's 3 there. Brock is 4. And then probably someone else for 5. Maybe Solo or something. I don't know. Versus whatever team that they can create, like John Cena, the Usos, Sami Zayn, or whatever. Oh my God, what the heck? Seems like a nice night in Minnesota, aside from that little mini rainstorm. First pitch is I thought it was a ball or strike. Here's Outman, 0-1 count. Swing and a fly ball to left, but foul. Outman, a former Dodger. 0-2 to Outman. Pitch from Messick. Okay, a ball. 1-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. My TV glitched up. I think it's the station. The feed that they are using for the TV must be kind of messed up. Oh well. I don't think it's my TV that's messed up. Pitch to Buxton. Grounder to short. Arias gathers and throws. Got him. 2 down. Disposing of Buxton on 1 pitch. Pretty good. Bottom 9, 10-1 Atlanta. Sheesh. Wow. Pitch. Ball 1. Keep in mind, we play 2 games tomorrow. Now, of course, we don't do well on double headers, so who knows what will happen. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Martin. I don't even know who's really pitching for us tomorrow. They haven't really truly decided yet between the 2 pitchers. Austin Martin, 0 for 1 of the strikeout, 1-1. That pitch came back in a lot, very late. Late enough to where the batter would just give up on it, but it's a 2-1 count. Pitch. Fly ball. Right field, playable. And out number 3. So another very quick 1-2-3 inning for Parker Messick. Top of the 4th. Guardians up 2-0. This is a team that you just know they smell blood in the water. If they were playing like this all year, this team might have been the best, one of the best in the American League. But just think about this too. No matter what happens this year, if the Guardians go on a rampage and they snatch the division away from the Tigers and everything, awesome. But even if they don't, if they fall short, the things that this team has dealt with, especially on the pitching side, Ben Lively has to go into the knife. That was months ago. And then Luis Ortiz gets tabbed for gambling, apparently. Same thing for Emmanuel Clase. We've had pitching injuries. We had Will Brennan go down with the same injury that freaking David Fry pretty much had. Tommy John. Andrew Walters went down. Nick Enright went down. They're probably going to be out for a while. Well, I know Walters is. Again, unfortunately. But it sounds like Nick Enright might be going down the same road. And this team is still here. But you got to think, would the Dolans even take the initiative and improve this team next year? I'm not kidding, I hope so. So top of the 4th, there's a look at the wire cam. There's what is it, Sweets or whatever down the left field, in the corner. Here's Bo Naylor, first pitch strike. He had the big 2-run hit to get the Guardians on the board. Detroit lost 10-1, official. 0-1. Pitch. Still 1-0 in Seattle, in Houston, between the Mariners and the Astros. I think we're more or less rooting for the Mariners at this point. Yeah. Here's the 0-2 coming to Bo. Pitch. All bounced it. 1-2 count. That was from earlier. Here's the 1-2 to Naylor. Naylor to right field. Back at the. He somehow made the catch. If that was any higher, that's off the wall, and it's probably running back towards the infield. I don't know if that. How close was he to the wall? Oh, okay, that wasn't that big of a catch. Okay, nah, he didn't have to get up that high. The ball would have barely been off the wall. That's just a good play. Fouls it off. Oh, 1 the Arias. Swing and a miss. Oh, 2. Right up the freaking middle. Do these twins all of a sudden have magnet gloves? I swear they're catching everything. God. All they're doing is catching everything now. Hit a ball in the screws, right in the glove. Just didn't hit it high enough. But even then, all of a sudden these guys would have 70-inch vertical. All right, here's Valera. Walked his first time up. There's a base hit for George. That's going to go all. Valera's going to scamper into second. So it's not going to be a 1-2-3 inning. As the rookie gets another base hit. Right through the gap. No robbing that one. That thing rolled all the way to the wall. Wow. Is that his first extra base hit of the year? Okay. Here's Kafis. Fouls it off. 3-2 Tampa, still bottom 5. Here's the 0-1. Outside. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Fouls it off. Or maybe he swung and missed. Hate when that happens. Can't see if he hits the ball or not. So 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Second, runner on second. 1-2. Grounder to second. And that's out number 3. Bottom 4 coming up. 2-0 Guards still. Don't mind me, I'm just, muttering safety dance in my head. John Means, 3 runs over 5 1/3 innings tonight for Columbus, striking out 4. Oh, wow. Oh. What's up, Steve? Says we're here, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah. So 2-0 still. Guardians lead. Pitch. Fly ball. Right field playable for Kafis. 1 pitch, 1 out again. That's Keishel. Most lineups used. Twins, 147. One more than the White Sox, 2 more than the Astros and the Rays. 147 different lineups. And we're at game, what, 150 something? We're 150 plus games into the season. They've used 147 lineups. Wow. I think every team uses at least about 100 or so. You rarely ever see a team use the same lineup back to back games. Mainly like players be flip flopping, switching spots, platoons and stuff. Here's the 1-1 to Lee. Ball 2. Nothing Seattle now, by the way. 2-1. Strike. 2-2. Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Here's Lewis. Chopper. Gonna be a tough play. J-Ram throws him out. He's safe, but he threw him off the bag. Bro, I thought he got him. But of course, freaking Manzardo can't stay on the bag. I gotta see that again. That was a bang bang play. Did he throw him off the bag? I have to see where his foot was. You really can't tell from that spot. There might be a little tiny space between there, but so I guess there is 2 out, but a runner on first now. I mean, Cal didn't even do anything bad. It's just his foot might have not been on the bag. Can't really tell though. You don't want to challenge that because there's no definitive way to tell. And there was a little bit of like a shadow between the bag and the foot, so yeah. Well, still a bang bang play though. Next time, Kyle, just keep your, try to do the splits if possible. Don't hurt yourself though. 0-2 to Clemens from Messick. Pitch. 3-2 still Tampa up. End of the 5th. 1-2 pitch. Swing and I'm off. fouled it off his leg. Took a hell of a hack on that too. Might have dinged off the bat and went off the leg area. I think it was his right leg. Yeah, it was his right leg. Just kind of, not the lower leg part. Ugh. So there's protection there. That could have hurt. Oh yeah, right under the leg, right under the knee. Or like right under like where the knee and the upper like calf area meet. Almost just above the ankle area. Kind of more than a calf. Just under the knee. Just below. 1-2 to Clemens. Pitch, throw to first. Oh. And of course, Kyle can't catch. That leads the runner to go to second. He'd do that. Kyle probably didn't know it was coming. Kyle. Yeah, he airmailed that one. Hey, Parker, you got to throw it to Kyle. That cost us a run. Both Kyle not keeping his foot on the bag and then Parker just yeeting the ball past him. 1-2 to Clemens. Swing and a fly ball. Playable. And there's out number 3. So all that for nothing. Okay. I got worked up for nothing. Of course he had it under control. Top of the 5th coming up. We are rolling right along here in Minnesota. A little bit of a deluge of rain early on, but after that, it's been pretty dry. That's probably why the umps didn't even bother putting the tarp on, because they figured it's going to rain a little bit. Grow a pair, and we'll weather it. They're not going to send everyone under and put the tarp out, because by the time the tarp would get on the field, the rain would have stopped. Besides, I mean, before every game, they're aware of any weather situation, so they're probably like, "Yep, we'll just play through it. We'll just play through it." That might have been what they were talking about when the managers were at home plate. Probably saying, "It's going to rain a little bit. We're going to play it through. It's not going to be here long," and it wasn't. Hmm. 19 people in the house tonight. Right now. Hell yeah. Luis Severino earned a win. So there's the remaining schedule for the 4 major teams that we're chasing. Tigers have the 2 versus the Braves, the Guardians, and the Red Sox. Red Sox have the Rays, Jays, and Tigers. Mariners have the Astros, Rockies, Dodgers. Astros have the Mariners, A's, and Angels. Yeesh. It's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun. Cody Lawyerson is now on the mound. Lawyerson, excuse me, for the Twins. So, interesting. Hope Pablo's all right. Hope he didn't hurt himself on that little play he'd made. 2 games, 2.25 ERA, 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, 2.67 opponent average. Interesting. 13 points for Severino. That'll work just fine. Oh, maybe that was where it happened. Maybe tweak something. Must have. They're not playing around. They're like, you know what? Whatever. So he went 4 innings, and now they're already in the bullpen. He must have just got hurt or something because he's still out there warming up. So, really sucks for Pablo. Honestly, for his sake, he needs to get out of Minnesota. So he's still warming up. That must have just happened. He must have just got hurt or something because dude is still warming up. I wouldn't be surprised if Pablo was warming up and then he felt something happen and then they took him out. Let me see if I can look it up on Twitter. See the infielders all just gathered around second base, just watching. Yeah. And also remember the Twins have a doubleheader tomorrow. As I mean, of course we play them, so that's gonna be interesting. Facing Brian Rocchio, the 9 hitter. Ball one. Larison. Interesting. Interesting indeed. It's a strike. One one. And Rocchio hits this one to Buxton at number one. Here's Stephen Kwan. 1 for 2. Got the leadoff base hit. Came around and scored. 0-1 count. Harrison. Again, it's like, where do they find these guys? The most random name generated names ever. 1-1. Toss it off. It's 1-2. Ball. Yeah, after 4, it is 2-0 Seattle over Houston. Bottom 6, Tampa Bay up 3-2 over Boston. count. Come on, Steven, get a base hit here. Maybe extra base hit. That'd be fun. 2-2. Jammed him. No reason to swing at that pitch. And there's 2 down. There is no reason at all to swing at that pitch. But you know, Steven, got to do that routine pop up. Fly out. That's what he does. And here's Angel Martinez. I think the Guardians have 1 hit since that big first inning where they scored the 2. Haven't done anything since, really. I think they've had like a walk and a base hit from Valera. Have they had a walk? I don't think so, actually. Have to look. Martinez 0 for 2. Grounder. And this will retire the side. Yep, our offense has gone feeble ever since that first inning. Bottom 5. All we're doing is just routine, like, grounder drills with the Twins infielders. We've had really 2 extra base hits. Classic. Just classic. Good old feeble Guardians. Oh, I see. Oh, CM Punk was doing an Ask Me Anything, I think, on Reddit or something, and that's cool. He replied to someone's Twitter, a tweet. So McCusker will come to the plate here. McCusker. First pitch is a ball from Messick. Bottom 5. Messick at 58 pitches. Pitch. Ball. They're going to the 7th now. 3-2 Tampa. 2-0. Swinging and a miss. Two one. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Two for Messick. Pitch. Struck him out. Down 2-0 in the count. Rolled back with 3 straight swinging strikes. Messick is damn good. Goes up upstairs, and McCusker just couldn't resist. He's already for Parker. Pareda. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. Strike. 1-1. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2. 13, 23, 9, 12, and 8 so far. Pitch by inning. 1-2. Fouled it off. Here's the 1-2 to Pareda. Too deep inside. That thing took too much of a bite. It veered too far in. Too deep. In too deep. All right. 2-2 to Pareda. Full count. See if he can put him away here. He's at 68 pitches. Here's the payoff. Got him looking. Ooh, he froze him up with the payoff pitch. That thing was outside, and then it just stuff is just it looked like it's gonna be a ball. The batter gives up on it, and then just last second, ding, and there's nothing the batter could do about it. Woo wee, man, nastiness. All right, here's Outman, the 9-hitter. Fouls it off. "70 pitches from Messick here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 0-1 to Outman. Ball. Swing and a foul off. Here's the 1-2. Oh, we gotta step back in. I guess he had to take a timeout. 1-2 pitch. Ball. Are you serious? Oh, now you want to start squeezing, huh? Now you're gonna start squeezing, huh? Fouls it off again. 2-2. Come on, Parker, put him away, man. Stop fooling around here. Ball 3. Dude, Parker, come on. It's either you or this umpire is the loser all of a sudden. That squeeze, squeeze. Payoff pitch to Outman. Pitch. Fouls it off again. Oh, now this loser's going to be a tryhard. Okay, Outman. Now he's going to be a tryhard. Okay. As if we haven't faced enough of these losers. Ball 4. And there's the first walk of the evening. And here comes Byron Buxton. Umpire going to be a loser now, huh? Now he wants to start squeezing. All right. Here's Byron Buxton. 0 for 2. Pitch. Strike. Now it's 4-3 Boston, of course. Here's the 0-1. Just take care of your own business. Hopefully, if we take care of our own business, it shouldn't even matter about the wild card. Come on, Parker. Parker, Missick. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 to Buxton. Catch. Ball. This umpire is so Well, I mean, that would have been a ball regardless, but damn. No such thing as an extended zone with this umpire, it seems like. 2-2 to Buxton. Hopped him up. Let's see. Get it, get it, get it. Come on. There you go. God, Rocky, oh, scare me when you do that. I don't know if you're going to make it there or not. No, when you're clumsy butt, you freaking overrun it or freaking fall over or trip on a bug or something. Or stumble in a divot into the field. Or collide with a freaking infielder. Who knows? But he got out of it. Top 6 coming up, 2-0 Guards. I'm going to turn off my fan real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Had to turn my fan down a little bit. I don't want to turn it off because it'll get muggy in here, especially if I get heated. I start getting mad and then I start heating up internally and then I start sweating. At least the fan will keep the air circulating in here and everything. All right. Do 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 do. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. All right, top of the 6th. Let's see if the Guardians offense can get something going here. Jose Ramirez leading off against Lawryson. Sounds like a fake ass thing that someone creates trying to get through security somewhere. Reminds me of like what was it? Carly or whatever from like the early 2010s, like early 2010s. The Harlanson Chesters. You know, like that's an old show. Here's the 0-2. Outside. I watched that a lot when I was younger. This was funny. Until I found out that the creator was a freaking creep. Foot-loving creep. Pitch. And he strikes him out. Oh my God, this offense has gone putrid. Offense all of a sudden went to sleep after scoring 2 in the first. I bet you Parker wouldn't get that pitch. But here's Cal Manzardo. Strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. These losers ain't getting a damn hit now. He's so mad in the dugout. I'd be too. Getting rung up on a pitch like that. 0-2 to Manzardo. Fouls it off. Back to the old garbage Guardian offense that scores a few runs, but then that's it. Got to survive with a 2-0 lead. 0-2 to Manzardo. Pitch. Swing and a miss. God, guys, come on, dude. Use your freaking brain. Stop chasing these damn pitches that are clearly outside. Swinging at everything. They just want this game to end. Do they have someplace to be? Do they want to get a taste of the Juicy Lucy? You know? And Bo Naylor fly ball to left field. And another 1-2-3 inning for the fraudian Guardian offense. The feeble Guardians offense has returned. This offense has always been kind of feeble, but luckily our pitching has been good, so it kind of just doesn't affect us that much. Can't even freaking get base hits off a bum pitcher I've never heard of. Granted, that's the case with a lot of the pitchers now. They're dudes I've never heard of. Oh, man. So bottom 6 already. I don't even know how many hits we have tonight. Probably like 4. 3 or 4. If I had to estimate, it's probably around there. Austin Martin against Messick. First pitch is a strike. Ball. 2-2. Pitch. Chopper. And he throws it by him again. Dude, come on, Kyle. You have like no glove or something, brother? This dude cannot catch a damn cold at first base. Kyle, use the glove. My God. Throws a little low, and this dude cannot. He lifted his damn glove too early. Kyle. Gotta wait for the ball to get in the glove before you lift your freaking hand, you dude. Come on, brother. God. Look at me. This dude's a freaking doing at first base, dude. God. I was just burp at first base. Honestly, I'd rather have CJ at first base than have Kyle DH. That loser's going to cost us in this game. I already know it because of that garbage. Bozo lifts his glove too early. Like, bro, you got to wait for the ball to get in your glove before you can lift your hand, brother. Here's Keishel. Strike. Freaking Kyle. Fly ball. Right field. This is going to be it's going to drop. And then the Bozo overruns it. God, these freaking kids. No. Isle and CJ, bro. What the heck is going on with these bozos? And it's a double. Yep. Here we go. Now we're derping. Should have been a playable ball, but he overruns it. Luckily, it didn't go too far. God, it's gonna be tied up real soon. I already know it. It's gonna be tied up real soon. Of course, Matt Festa is warming up. Of course he is. That's Stephen Vogt's best friend. Of course, Matt Festa is warming up. Whenever a starter can't go more than 7, you know Matt Festa is gonna warm up. Of course. Oh, here we go with this bullcrap again. Team is rolling, and all of a sudden, I can't throw the ball. I can't catch the ball. I can't field. Feeble ass team. Feeble. Forever freaking feeble. There we go. Pitch. Ball. It's Brooks Lee, number 4. Scored 14 of 22 times. Runners in scoring position less than 2 outs. Nobody out, by the way. Ball 2. Oh, this team is just forever feeble. That's just the way they are. He was rolling, too. The derp stuff that costs us. Strike. It's always the derping. Probably the one thing that Carlos did that was really good. His fielding. His bat was gone, but man, he could field it. 2-1. Ball gets away, but and it's 2-1. I'm about to crash out, guys. I swear. What are we doing? All of a sudden, we can't do anything right on defense. Freaking bozos. About to crash out on these losers, dude. Just stupid stuff. Bozo can't throw the ball to first. Bozo can't catch the ball at first. And then Kayfish just, nah, whatever. It's about to be 2-2. So can't even get an out either. Catch it. Okay, good job. Kyle can catch it. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked he could catch that ball. If you can't catch that, you need to be DFA'd, Kyle. Just saying. Nice play by J-Ram now. And now here comes Matthew Fester. Time through the order. Bozos forget how to catch, forget how to throw to first. Just all of a sudden, they just mentally collapse. Of course, it's Matt Festa. Gotta tell Marte hit a homer. Nice. That's good for my fantasy team. These are my least favorite AL Central rival. Yeah, there. There's just something about playing at Target Field. This team forgets how to freaking field sometimes. On the fence, just forgets how to swing, how to hit the ball into the field. But they do that a lot against other teams. They'll be rolling and they'll have like one big inning and that's it. Here's Matt Fester. Festival. Tying run at third. Swing and a pop up. And go into the seats. Royce Lewis. Matt Festa pitched 3 times since September 12th. 14 pitches on 14th, 19 on the 16th, and 8 the next night. Did not pitch last night. Well, yesterday. 0-1. Strike. Yeah, it's Cal Manzotto can't catch. I mean, he's had trouble at first base all year. Parker needs to put a little bit more lift on the ball to get it to the glove. It's going to tie the game. Now, 0-2 pitch, of course. Yep. Good job, Fester. Scrub. Scrubby loser pitcher. Scrubby loser pitcher. Yeah, let me throw a nice little juicy one right in the heart, not the heart, but in his swing zone. Good job, Bozo. The team is such a bunch of bozos besides J-Ram. Hunterman's first pitch strike. Whole team is just simply a bunch of bozos. We're not going to see Gabriel on Sunday. God, and in the bozo area, someone's lost the ball. Here we go. Probably going to be losing now because this bozo ass pitcher sucks. Fester. Fouled it back. 0-2 count for Clemens. That's his new nickname, Uncle Fester. He's Stephen Vogt's version of Brian Shaw. Swear. Except Brian was actually good in his heyday. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. But now the mission for Fester is to keep the game tied. It's Trevor Larnach. Yep. Larnach's going to come in to pinch hit. It's 3 Boston now, by the way. Brian Wu was removed from a start. Oh. And they're going to put him on. So Larnick comes in the pinch hit and they walk him. And now here's Edward Julien. He's pinch hitting now. Yeah, Brian Shaw. What a name. Right? What a freaking name. He was good in his heyday. Like I said, he was actually pretty good in his heyday. Tito went to him every chance he got. And for the most part, he'd get through it. Strike to Julien, the 8-hitter. Pereira's on deck. Wouldn't be surprised to see Pereira pulled for another pinch hitter in terms of a catcher. Pitch. Strike. Guardians were up 2-0 until all of a sudden our defense just had a mental lapse on how to play baseball. Pitcher couldn't throw to pitcher through to first, but Manzardo forgot he has a glove that you use to catch the ball. And yeah, it was a mess. He went to go catch it, but he lifted his glove too early. Like, bro, did this dude just get scared of the ball? It's so Guardians to lose this game, right? Throw it a second, got back in time. It would be the most Guardians thing ever to lose this game. They have life only because the Guardians gave them life. Bozo moves on every end on defense. That's why Messick's not in the game. He was cooking, and yeah, I mean, little dribbler got barely to the mound. Messick fielded it clean, went to throw to first, but Bozo Manzardo forgot he had a glove to use and swing and a miss. So they tie the game, but that's it. Manzardo is not a good first baseman. He needs to go to first baseman school. He's been kind of a bum first baseman all year. He can't go ball out of the dirt. You'd have to pretty much like throw it right at him for him to catch it. Well, it wasn't even Fester. It was Messick that set the table for him. Still tied. It's never easy against the Twins. The Twins are too feeble. They won't score another run. We might not score another run either. It's just who's less feeble. Who's going to be less feeble? The Guardians really thought they could survive on 2 runs again. We did it last time because Gavin's a freaking dog. So here's a lefty now in against Arias. Oh, it's Thunderberg. One hit since the first inning, and that was the double by Valera. That's it. That's all the Guardians have. One hit since the first inning, and we're in the top of the seventh. And there's your first hit since that, and that's going to go to the wall. Where the heck is the second base? Where's the right fielder at? It's Martin. Dude, look at the lights. Huh? What? That's literally what our Martin was doing in right field. He's like, oh, look at the pretty lights. It's a nice night. Huh? Crap. He's sleeping. Buddy's sleeping. Oh, there he is. That's the second ball I've seen us hit. Goes to the wall. And the three Boston. My God, Tampa, what the hell are you doing? It was 3-2 Tampa a few innings ago. Damn. Tigers are on the verge of pulling off one of the greatest divisional standing collapses in history. Oh, look, it's David Fry. Swing and a miss. How many pitches is this inning gonna? Is this at bat gonna go? I'll say 4. I'll say he'll foul off a pitch, and he'll strike out on three pitches. 0-1 to Fry. Ball. Okay, so he didn't foul off. Okay, this is already gonna at least be a 4-pitch strikeout. 35 and 2/3 innings. 4.04 ERA. 1.65 WHIP. 18 walks. 31 Ks. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Who's this people? Mickey Gasper is behind the plate now for the Twins. 1-2. Strike 3. Oh, Fry, bro, you are ass, brother. I said it was a 4-pitch strikeout. It's exactly what it was. This dude stinks. I can smell him from here. Stinks rotten. Is he hurt again or something? Hey, it's John Kenzie Noel. He homer yesterday. Big Christmas. I'm telling you, Arias said that leadoff double. Watch us not even move him at all. This team is too feeble to do anything else. Wonder what Noel gonna do here? Pitch. He wanted to smoke he wanted to smoke the top row. To right. It's caught. I'm telling you, they're not gonna score. Nope. I got 2 outs. Not too often do you see Noel try to go oppo. He should have tried to pull it. Might have been able to crush that thing. Hit like 1,000,000 miles per hour right into the glove of the left fielder. Here's Rocchio. We have 2 hits since the first inning. Feeble. Pitch. You want to know how feeble we are? 2 hits since the first inning. It's pretty sad. It's actually, no, it's really sad how we've gotten more offense from Austin Hedges as of late than David Fry. David Fry legit sucks. He's a whole new kind of ass. Wow. 0-2. Ball. Got away. Arias is going to go to third. So now you have the go-ahead run 90 feet away. I don't know if it'll matter. Starius got on base. That's good. Come on, let's see Roke Timber continue. 1-2. Swing and a miss. This team is just so incredibly ass. I can't even say anything. It's so bad. Up 2-0, but our defense lets us down. 2 hits since the first inning. And ironically enough, they were both the same kind of hit. In the gap in right field to the wall. Valera and Arias. Fred, the other Minnesota sports fan that I know on here. All we need now is Scott, and we'd have all 3. Back, guys. All right, we're back. Jacob Junis in there, and looks like they're mad about something here. 3-0 Seattle now. See, he steps out. Yeah, Junis is already in the windup. Oh, there's Scott. I was wondering where you were. 1-1 to Buxton. Junis sets. Fought it off. 1-2. Yeah, he apparently got hurt again. It was like in the fifth, I think it was. Yeah, he was. I guess he got hurt or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but Lawryson was on the mound and he strikes out Buxton. That's big. Movement. Hey, juice. Okay, buddy, let's go. Pitch to Martin. Strike. Yep. This team just cannot do those slow dribblers to the mound. I think we're like the one team that can't routinely field those. Straight. I think it's mainly because they feel rushed and they don't really relax the throw and they like push it and it just goes awry. 1-2 coming to Martin. Pitch. Did not chase. Two to Martin. Pitch. Full count. Here's the payoff. Grounder to short. Gathers, throws it over, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Junis. We go to the eighth, tied at 2. Pablo Lopez apparently got hurt. Not sure what happened. I'll even look it up again. I looked it up earlier. Didn't see anything because it just happened. But he was taken out of the game right before he was starting the pitch. Right forearm tightness due to the diving play he made in the third inning. Yeah. Forearm tightness. Mm. Poor guy. He just cannot stay healthy. Ah. Oh. Are you streaming any college? No, Fox. I'm just gonna take the day and just watch college ball. Of course, the Guardians have a doubleheader tomorrow too, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. But I'm just gonna be watching football. First pitch from Thunderberg is a strike to Quan. Pitch. Ball. 3-0 Seattle, bottom 7. 11-3 Boston, bottom 8. And of course, Atlanta beat Detroit 10-1. Guardians have 2 hits since the first inning. Absolute feebility from the Guardian offense. Futility, I should say. Futility, feebility, whatever. Just call it garbage. On him. That buzzed the tower. And it's a full count for Quan. Quan getting on base would be huge here. Just really up close and personal inside his living room there. In the living room. It's Steven. Coming from Thunderbird. Pitch. Liner foul. That's kind of like the Quan special right there. Just the opposite field liner. That kind of hit has like a success rate of like 80%. He does that, it's like an 80% chance it's probably falling for a hit. Hit off. Strike him out again. These losers just can't feed off pitches. They stare at him. Ugh. No, they don't bother fighting off pitches. No, just a feeble ass check swing, a half swing. And now Baldelli's gonna go get another pitcher out there. Looks like it'll be a righty. It'll be Sands coming in for the Twins to face Martinez and then Ramirez. But again, only 2 hits since the first inning. And they were both, again, the same hit. Opposite field or right field to the wall. Not even a fly ball. It was just a grounder. Just blew through the gap, which is what you're supposed to do. Not mad about it. It's just, damn, that's it. Only 2? Talk about feeble. Fence going pure feebility. This is the kind of offense that we had early on in the year. I mean, we've had this offense for a while, technically, but our pitching has really helped us out. But doing this against the Twins, though, I mean, come on. Well, Sands, 67 in the 3rd innings, 4.54 ERA, 119 WHIP, 18 walks, 60 Ks, 238 average versus lefties, 254 average versus righties. Strike. These dudes are just they just love to stare at a strike. Here's the 0-1. Ball. Martinez 0 for 3, grounded out last at bat. He's been kind of garbage lately, too. Swing and a miss. Garbage. They got this loser batting second. That's what kills me. I swear the 2-hole in the Guardians lineup is cursed. 1-2. Fouls it off. See, these guys hit the ball everywhere, but into the field. Like through the gap. They hit it off their foot, off their leg, off their arm, off their face. They hit it behind the home plate. There, everywhere, but where they need to hit. Yeah, he just fouled it off on the bottom of the bat. Here comes the strikeout. 1-2. There it is. Called it. That's how bad he is. You know how bad you gotta be for me to call what you're gonna do? Because that's what he does. He stinks. Half this lineup is freaking feeble, besides J-Ram. And thank God for Bo. Bo and Naylor and J-Ram are the only two non-feeble hitters in this lineup tonight, really. Well, at least J-Ram, he's 0 for 2, but actually the only non-feeble hitter we have tonight is Bo. Because he actually scored 2 runs. The only 2 runs that we have still. Pitch. Ball. J-Ram, this would be a great time for another one of them taters. He hasn't been the AL Central boogeyman that we all know and love, for the most part. Foul, of course. Hit a ball 1,000,000 miles per hour. Foul. 1,600 games. 14 behind Napa Joy. And he's 19 behind Terry Turner. 1,600th career game tonight. Wow. Pitch. Swing and a foul off. Yeah, Bo is incredibly streaky. You look at his average, he's batting under 200. But you know what's funny about it? Most of the hits he gets are home runs. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it off. I know J-Ram is just trying to get a big hit here. And this is the problem. When the offense is feeble, J-Ram takes it upon himself to try to be the hero and break us out of it. And that's where he gets himself into trouble. Swinging at garbage. Because he feels like he has to be the match that lights the fire. 1-2. Fouls it off. By the way, 4-0 Seattle. Top of the 8th. Just like us. 1-2 pitch to J-Ram. Ball. Okay. He wasn't falling for that one. Swear to God, if this dude freaking he swings at a pitch on the outside or he stares at a pitch that's clearly a strike, let yourself get umped. 2-2. And base hit into right field. And J-Ram's going to go to second. 2-out double for J-Ram. Nah, stop doing the do the aura. Start aura farming again. That's when you were the best. Ha 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 ha. Austin Martinez. He was having some fun chasing that ball down. Go ahead run. 31st double of the year for J-Ram. And Cal Manzardo. Pitching coach coming in. Well, coming out to talk. Cal Manzardo up. I know Twins fans hate Cal because he's beaten them, I think, twice this year. I think he's walked off the Twins twice this year. And I streamed one of them. Or did I stream both? Oh, but I know I streamed one of them. We need that mustache to come up big here. Top of the 8th. Six hits, but no RBIs. This would be a great time for the mustache to wake up. Wake up, the mustache. Ooh, and they're gonna walk Manzardo. Wow, they must have heard me. It's like, oh yeah, it's actually really good. He's killed us the last couple times. Time to face no innings. Who got him 2 hits earlier? Ball 1. No innings. Make him pay, Bo. There's the hit from earlier. No idea. Yeah, call him Zardo. Here's the 1-0 to Bo Naylor. Ball. No idea. I think Gabe is on deck. Gabe. Come on, give me a base hit here, Bo. Come on, Noah. Bo and Naylor. 2-0. Strike. These guys are like masters at painting the corners. Yeah, they really did walk Manzardo. Yep. I'm as shocked as you. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Throw is nowhere close. Manzardo did not take off, so it's first and third with 2 out. But you know, Noah Naylor probably ain't gonna come up clutch. I just don't. Nah, I don't think so. I wish you would have thrown the ball into the outfield. That would have been hilarious. That would have been the most Guardians 40th stolen base of the year. Second season of 40 stolen bases. Last year he had 40 as well. Come on, Noah. Noah Naylor. 2-2. Ball. And Manzardo takes off. He goes to second. Exact same spot that Bo was in the first inning. Except he has a full count. He's going to get painted here. I just have that bad feeling. He's going to fall. He's going to bite on a pitch that shouldn't have been bit at. He said, oh, he comes in. 2 runs will score. No one here. Oh, Noah. What? You just got to believe. Wow. I thought the ball was caught for a second there, but because I couldn't see where the ball went. Plugs it in the right field, and it's a 4-2 ball game. Noah Naylor. Yeah. Oh, Naylor. Pitch. Ball for Gabe. Gabriel. Oh, Naylor is the king of 2 up base runners, I guess. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Well, this loser's going to strike out, so. I don't trust this loser. But we got 2 runs again. Noah Naylor. Pitch. Ball. Noah Naylor. Yeah. In. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, all 4 runs were scored in the exact same fashion, pretty much. All full count. The skies opened up again, huh? Pitch. Swung on and missed. So once again, Bo Naylor comes up big. Now the question is, can they hold it? Oh, Naylor. We'll be fine. Just need pitching. Yeah. Who's going to be in the 8th, though? It was Junis in the 7th. Go Guardians. Wetmouth from Monterey. Nice. Is that the Monterey, Mexico? Might I add? Or is that Monterey, California? Mm-hmm. I don't think it's Mexico because. Oh. Because I mean, I'm a somewhat soccer fan for the MLS, and I know they have tournaments, a couple times a year that involve Liga MX teams from Mexico. And I think there's a team or something in Monterrey. I'm pretty sure. But hello, Salud. Yeah, Naylor. Oh, I just need pitching to come up clutch for just 6 more outs. Ivy, he didn't pitch today. He pitched yesterday. He was fantastic. Ivy went bar for bar against a Cy Young contender. It's pretty impressive. Now, today, Messick was really good until all of a sudden they derped around a little bit too much. Perhaps maybe Parker panicked a little bit, maybe rushed to throw to first, and Kyle forgot how to use his glove. You just got to believe. All right, so bottom of the 8th here. They got Junis still out there. Okay. Mexico. Double Y. Straight. Interesting going to Junis here again. I wonder if this is another one of those one batter things that Steven does lately. He'll keep a pitcher out there for one batter and then pull him for somebody else. Like a matchup thing. Here's the 0-2 to Kishel. Pitch. Almost bit. Luis says, go Guardians. Yeah. Thought he was supposed to pitch. No, he pitched yesterday. Today was Parker. Today was Parker. Yeah. And Parker did all right. Wasn't his fault. His defense floundered. Grounder foul. Got to watch out if you're the third base coach. Geez, Scherzer? Ugh. 2-2 coming to Kishel. Pitch. Him up. Ugh. Damn, Jacob with a K. Jacob. Jonas. Damn. Okay, Jacob. Okay, that was actually nasty. So 1 down here in the 8th. Here's Brooks Lee. Ball. Rutgers got a kick blocked. Oh, damn, really? Oh, they're playing Iowa, right? That's right. Yeah, they're playing Iowa tonight. 1-0. Straight to Brooks Lee. 0 for 3. Then you got Royce Lewis. 1-1. Grounder to first. And oh, they got Noel at first base now? They really got Noel at first base? This happened. You really saw Kyle derp around at first base. I'm like, yep, we can't have that anymore. Wow. I forgot they pinch hit Noel. I think that was last time he was up. Bo Naylor. All right, 0-1 count to Lewis. 2 for 3 tonight. What? Oh my God. Damn. Kansas City? I was like, what the hell was that? There was a jump scare. Where's that score at? Oh, it's 11-7. Oh, Tampa's coming back. Uh-oh. There was a jump scare. What the hell? Damn, 20-1. I forgot. He strikes out Lewis. Damn, Jacob. 4 punchies for Jacob Junis. And we go to the top of the ninth. Up 4-2. Well, damn. 20. Oh, yeah. They said Scherzer didn't even get through 1 inning. That's tough. Yeah, Scherzer gave up 7 runs. They brought in Heineman, right? Keep in mind, Heineman, I believe, is a fielder, right? Or is he a pitcher? He's the catcher. They brought in Heineman as a pinch hit, a catcher, a pitcher, a position player pitching. 13 hits, 10 runs. Man, butthole. Meh, Zero. You know, I'm gonna start calling him that, and when he starts stinking up the joint, I'm just gonna say he's Meh Zardo. Yeah. 23 people in the house tonight. I never really thought about that for a Guardian stream, but hey, we love to see it. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Really helps the channel out. It's funny, I got 23 concurrent viewers, 19 now, and it says 6 likes. I need that thing to get over at least 10, 15 likes, and then we'll be happy. If you're just tuning in and you're wondering, how did the Guardians score? Oh, Naylor. Literally the same kind of hit both times. First inning, 2 out, 2-run single, I believe it was. And then this time again, last inning, 2 out, 2-run single. Same kind of hit, same spot, kind of, although he went more into the corner last time. How about Jacob Junis? Used to consider him like a punt pitcher. You have him pitching when it's like, whatever. It's raining once again in Minnesota. Surprise, surprise. Honkin pitching now for the Twins. You're just hoping that the Guardians can hold this lead. 22 innings, 4.50 ERA, 109 WHIP, 8 walks, 17 Ks, 295 average. Fry to left field. That's going to go to the gap. And he's going to be held up to a long leadoff single. So, of course, David Fry finally gets a big hit. I called him ass last time. I'm just wondering if like something's bothering him. Like, is he just not comfortable at the plate? Probably. What's up, Jones? Doesn't seem like he's very comfortable at the plate. Here's Big Christmas. Big Christmas. Pitch. Strike. Four nothing Seattle and 11-7 Boston. 1. Oh, got away. No, and Fry will go to second. Gasper had a hell of a time trying to stop that. So now another run at second base. 1-1 count for Junk. Remember, Junk homered yesterday to give the Guardians a 3-. Actually, no, he tied the game against Skubal. Pitch. And Noel snagged and safe at second. It's close. Too close for comfort. Bo Naylor, Daddy. Whoa, it wouldn't go that far. And Boston defeats Tampa Bay. Yep. Detroit lost 10-1 tonight. So if this result holds, Guardians will be down to 2.5 games in the Central, with 2 games tomorrow. And Rocchio, high fly ball, just halfway on the track. Need to lift some weights there, Brian. Damn. Lift some freaking weights there, buddy. Get in the weight room. Get your freaking Wheaties, brother. Get your freaking Wheaties. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at me. I'm doing a Hulk Hogan and a Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something, brother. Eat your Wheaties, take your vitamins, say your prayers. Yeah. Here's Stephen Kwan. The Kwan. Pitch is a strike. Hit the Kwan. Hit the Kwan. Kwan. We might actually win the Central. I wouldn't go that far yet. We got to take care of business in this series. Yeah, we got 3 against Detroit. After that, remember. One of those will be against Screwball again. And there's Cade Smith warming up. One. Kwan to left. Base hit in the corner. That's going to score Fry. And let's see where Kwan goes in the second base. Standing. Another 2-out RBI. And that's a double for Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan. The Kwan. Hit the Kwan. Hit the Kwan. Get down low and swing your arm. I say, get down low and hit the Kwan. So that's big. 5-2 guards now with 2 outs. Good guy, David Fry. And now here's Xander Martinez. Martinez to right, back at the track, at the wall. And it's off the wall. Couldn't see where it went. They cut the camera too quickly. And it's 6-2. I didn't know where that ball was going. My TV glitching like a mother trucker because it's the damn station. Always does this. I don't know if it was gone or not, but that was he the thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. It's like middle down the wall. Okay. Uh, here's J Ram. You know, J Ram wants to get on the scoring fun. Watch him just hit an absolute nuke off the target sign. 1-1. Nope. If Honkin throws a meatball, this dude is gonna crush it. And now they got Colby Allard warming up. Realizing that this game could get out of hand and they don't want to use up Cade with a doubleheader tomorrow. 0-2. Oh, got away. And it might have hit him. Yeah, it hit him. He's going to go to first base. So he won't even get a chance to add to it, but waves off. The guy's like, I'm good. Just got to walk it off. That was like a laser right off the area. Luckily, he didn't break his toe or anything. 6-2, 2 on, and now here's Kyle. Totally Kyle. Yes, we're going to go talk to Tonkin. Two outs here in the ninth. So it's actually Schneemann. That's right. They took out Kyle. Duh, because they had Noel at first base. Duh. So it's the Snowman. Daniel Schneemann, the mighty Mormon. The Mormon. Mormon Nash. Oh, yes, he's actually Mormon too. I think he's from Utah. Yeah. That's cool though. All right, here's the 0-1. And if I fought it off. Oh, you thought that was gone? Oh, the Martinez hit? I thought so too. But no, it was just shy. Here's the 0-2 to Schneemann. Way outside. So Seattle up 4-0 over Houston, middle of the ninth. Here's their 1-2. He can't hear. Pitch comes messing up. Yeah, I mean, this is a rare occurrence. The Guardians actually got a little bit of help tonight, mainly from the Braves, who smoked the crap out of the Tigers. Bryce Elder, love you, buddy. But Seattle up 4-0. Brian Wu was pitching in that game, and I guess he got hurt or something. But it clearly hasn't really mattered much. I predicted Guardians would be first seed weeks ago. Really, you did? See if we can add a few more runs. Make it to where we don't even have to use Cade tonight. Here's the pitch from Tonkin. Strike 3 call, of course. Thanks for coming, Daniel. Back at it again with the feebleness. But at least the Guardians added a couple, thanks to Steven Kwan and Angel Martinez, of all people. Bottom 9 coming up. Guardians up by 4. Nothing like a good insurance. Couple insurance runs. Steven Kwan and Martinez. Because Braves are red hot and Tigers are ice cold. Yep. 6-0 after I think 2 innings today. It was crazy. You love to see it. And remember, we play the Tigers 3 times in Cleveland, second to last series. And even after that, the Tigers face Boston. But we got Texas. But they got Boston. I think it's in Boston too. Ugh. Oh, temper. I'm betting on the Guardians every game against the Tigers next week. I don't know if that'll be good or bad for us. We're 2 games. We're going to be a half a game back if we win this one. We're 3 games back right now. We hold this, we'll be 2.5. Cade Smith in, facing the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Cody Clemens leading off. Ball 2. Come on, Cade. Got a big lead. Don't need you rolling around here. Just take care of business. Pitched 4 times since September 12th. Did not pitch yesterday because he pitched 2 days prior, the previous 2 games. At least Steven's not running him into the ground like he did with Emmanuel. 2-1. Ball 3. Cade, come on, dude. This is the same loser that blew the lead against the Tigers last time we saw him, really. In the first game against the Detroit Tigers. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count. 2.5 back if we win. Gotta clean off, dry off the bat. Payoff pitch. Strike him out. Went him with a foul tip. And there's one down. Tampa Bay has officially been eliminated. That's tough. Second straight year. The last time they made the playoffs, I think, was when the Guardians beat them in the wild card round. And here's a high fly ball, playable. And Schneemann makes the catch. 2 down. Down goes Larnick. All right. Which is a bit outside for Gasper, the 8-hitter. On the Gasper. Swing and a miss. Well, no, I'm sorry, popped it out of play. You can never really tell if he hits it or not. Drums stand. Okay. What? Bovine Films. 1-2 coming to Gasper. Smith sets the pitch. Grounder to second. And he'll throw it over. And the Guardians, despite a little derpy defense that allowed the Twins to tie the game, go out and win game 1 of the series against the Twins. They now cut the division lead to 2.5 games with a doubleheader tomorrow. Oh boy. Wow. What a game overall. Bo Naylor with 2 huge 2-run base hits. And there's a look at the standings. 2.5 out of the division lead. And then we're still a game and a half out of the wild card because the Red Sox won, of course. Astros are losing. So I believe if the Astros lose, I don't think that's updated. Because remember, we have the tiebreaker with them. Because we smoked their asses in Houston. All right, so yeah, let's get on with the classic stuff. Stat read as they rush to get the tarp on the field to prevent the field from flooding. Because it seems like it's going to really start raining throughout the night. But you love to see that stuff from the guards, though. You love classic vintage guards ball. You love to see it. Liberty and Mercury. Watch that. Might as well. Who won Miami over Texas? Top 10. 7-1 St. Louis over Milwaukee. Who? Philly and Arizona tied at 2. Top 5. Wow. Okay. 7-4 Cincinnati won. But on your way out, guys, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm at 12 likes. We got over 10. Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Did I tell you that I got Cavs preseason tickets? I think you did. I don't know if you said what game, but that's cool though. Yeah. Yeah. So, final stats for this evening. Guardians, 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 derpy ass errors, of course. Twins, 2 runs on 6 hits. Jacob Junis gets the win. He's now 4-1 on the year, 2.78 ERA. Sands takes the loss. He's 4-6 with a 4.76 ERA. Pablo Lopez takes, well, he got injured. Yeah. Not the greatest game for him. 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks, 2.74 ERA for him. Parker Messick, aside from giving up from those 2 runs, wasn't too bad either. 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks, 2.08 ERA. All right, so big win for the Guardians again. They're 2.5 out of the division now. 2 games tomorrow. So we win game 1, then the Tigers lose. Well, let me see, because I got to see what time the Tigers play tomorrow. Because we could gain a game and a half tomorrow. We could literally be a game out of first place tomorrow. If we do something that we haven't done really ever, and that is sweep a doubleheader, which I just don't see us doing that. Okay, so they play at 1:10. Okay. Our first game is at 2 o'clock. So we win game 1, they lose their game will be 1.5 out. So yeah, we could be 1 game out of first place. Holy crap. If everything goes well, which who knows? We'll see though. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna head out and relax for the night. And yeah, big win for the Guards. And I don't know when my next Guardians stream will be, but it'll probably be one of those Tigers games, most likely. We'll see though. But yeah, tomorrow I'm not streaming. Obviously, Sunday I'm not streaming the Guardians. I'm doing the Browns. Duh. And then we'll see about the series against Detroit. So, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog, and good way to start the series, right? Keep it up tomorrow. Let's take 2. I'll take 1 out of 2, but I want 2. But I'll see you guys later. Go Guards. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. As I was leaving, shout out to Ignacio Contreras Casas for subscribing. I literally was about ready to end stream, and I heard Jared Allen go, "Yes, sir." So I got to acknowledge the new subscriber. Shout out to you, Ignacio. And I hope to see you in future streams. Bye-bye. Yeah.